This is another event in our series dedicated to open journal systems. We are presenting various use cases, various platforms, and you can see that we are presenting different approaches coming from different institutions. I have to make two announcements, and I will share a link in the chat. One is there is a new version, the release of a new version of OJS. And as we mentioned in the informal part, we will in EIFL, we will be updating our document with recommendations and best practices. And the other link points you to the place where you can find all the previous recordings of all the webinars. And after this webinar, the recording and the presentations from this webinar will also be added there so that you can easily navigate and find those resources. Today, we will have two presentations, and they are both about platforms. First, we will have Getnet Lemma from the Addis Ababa University. He's also responsible for the EJOL, the institutional platform. And then we will have a presentation by Marcel.
It's actually a national platform.
It's a national, actually, yes.
But Journals Online.
Yeah, but it's maintained by the University of Addis Ababa. And then we will have a presentation by Matevž Rudolf from the University of Ljubljana, who will present the Ljubljana University Press and the new platform that has been established there. So over to you, Getnet.
Yep.
Getnet, do you have any issues?
Yes.
You can share your screen. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. Sorry, I mean, there is a bit network disconnection. That was why.
We can hear you well.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, but not the presentation.
Okay. What about now?
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. So should I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. This is Getnet. I am from Addis Ababa University. I work as a librarian, and I am also working as this Ethiopian Journals Online platform administrator. So nice seeing you all. And today I will present about this EJOL platform. So I will try to share our experience. And maybe to begin with, EJOL is hosted at Addis Ababa University, and the library works with EJOL platform. So maybe I'll start with some background about EJOL, introducing. And actually, it was some project initiated during 2013, and there was a call from EIFL for EIFL partner countries. So the call was about promoting open access publishing. So Addis Ababa University Libraries participated in that call, and yeah, luckily we have won, or we were one of the grant winners of that award. So during 2013, in collaboration with EIFL, this project, or Ethiopian Journals Online, started. So on that same year, during September, this platform, Ethiopian Journals Online platform, was implemented using OJS, the Open Journal Systems. And during October, there was a workshop on open access publishing. So that was conducted. And that same year, during November, there was a training for journals participating on EJOL, how they can use the platform. So after the training, during March 2014, 6 journals participating, EJOL was launched officially. So that was the historical background. Of course, later we have upgraded to the latest OJS platform version 3. So that was the background how EJOL started. And you can see here the code. I mean, it's historical. And I can see here some university from, for example, Estonia, University of Tartu Library, Addis Ababa University Libraries, and from Lesotho also, Lesotho Library Consortium. They were the one who won the grant during 2013. So we are grateful for that award to begin with the EJOL implementation. So the objective, yeah, it's obvious. It's about giving greater visibility to our journals participating on EJOL. And of course, through this participation, journals can increase their visibility through open access. And yeah, in general, we were about promoting open access publishing to Ethiopian journals. So we know the benefits. And of course, during that time, 2013, there was strong awareness campaigns about open access. So especially the library, Addis Ababa University Library, did a great job in introducing open access to our university community and to the country in general. So that was a big motivation. And of course, to implement such platform, I mean, later there was also a national policy regarding open access. So that was also drafted and adopted by the Ministry of Education. So those initiatives were very important to succeed in this platform. So why EJOL? I mean, why it's needed? Why do we need EJOL? Of course, it's a platform to publish local journals. So, I mean, before the EJOL, I mean, we remember the journals were only in print. So this platform provided those journals the opportunity to publish and increase their visibility through online platform. And of course, our indigenous knowledge scholarship increased. We had many journals, and still we have many journals also participating on EJOL. So those journals have the opportunity to introduce indigenous knowledge to the world. And of course, through this platform, I mean, journals can increase their visibility, and it's one-stop shopping for Ethiopian journals. It's one-stop shopping. So anyone can get Ethiopian journals through this platform. And of course, for authors, it's about promoting their work using the journals and greater readership. So these were important motivations why we need EJOL as a country. And what do we need from journals, or what are the criteria to join EJOL? Of course, I mean, we do have some criteria, and I mean, yet they are not very strong. Maybe we will come up with some criteria regarding quality, but for the time being, journals who wish to join EJOL, I mean, they should be, or they should publish original research, and they should be open access and peer-reviewed and quality controlled. And of course, it's Ethiopian Journals Online, so the journal should be published within Ethiopia. So those are important inclusion criteria for journals who wish to join EJOL. What does EJOL offer? I mean, journals joining EJOL, what do they get? Of course, we do provide free hosting, software, website maintenance. All these are free from EJOL. And of course, we help journals set up their journal online on EJOL platform. We do provide technical support along the way. So it's not something done at one point, but it's a continued support for journals technically. And we do have also a backup server. So we do provide journals with reliable backup. And of course, training for editorial staffs, especially how to use this platform, how do they do editorial peer review process online. We do provide journals with such trainings. And of course, if they wish to if they wish to index, if they wish to get international best practice, we do support on those issues. And EJOL also offers free DOIs. We do have a digital object identifier assigned to each and every article on EJOL. So journals who wish to use those identifiers, they can use. So that's also free. And of course, training workshops, we usually arrange different workshops. So those workshops are also provided for free. And of course, as I said earlier, we do support in relation to open access, how journals can fulfill international best practice, copyright issues, digitization. Of course, most journals hosted on EJOL, especially the oldest ones, they do have archives from long time. So we had to make huge digitization work. So we do provide journals with digitization support. Of course, visibility indexing. Journals, especially at the beginning, they don't know how to get those ISSN. We usually support them to get ISSN. We usually apply on behalf of them. And at later stage, when they are ready for indexing, we do support to get indexing from different indexers. And we usually also apply on their behalf. So those are important supports journals can get from EJOL. And of course, together, they can achieve much higher visibility than being online alone. And networking is also an important gain from joining EJOL. So those are important gains for journals to join EJOL. And what are the features of this current Ethiopian Journals Online platform? Currently, we do have more than 13 open access journals, 30 open access journals. And we do have more than 600 issues and more than 6,000 full text articles that can be downloaded. And of course, the platform uses the latest OJS 3 version. And for journals to submit their archives easily, quickly, we do have a quick submit plugin. So that's an important addition. And of course, the platform is secured. We do have the digital certificate. And the platform can be accessed from its base ejol.au.edu.et. So it can be accessible from this online website or platform. And the platform also provides online publishing support. So authors can easily register and submit their manuscript online for the journal they want to submit their manuscript. And there is an online workspace for editors. So editors can do online peer review process using this EJOL platform. Of course, one of the benefits of using EJOL or OJS system is tracking of submission, automated submission. And of course, any community using this EJOL platform can get alerts through email. So if authors submit their manuscripts, they can get email communication, automatic email, and they can also get alerts when they're publishing progress. And there is also an advanced searching tool so that users can easily get articles or their research. And we do have statistics support, so journals can get statistics who is viewing, what's being downloaded, and submission history. All those can be easily checked using EJOL platform. And as I said earlier, we do assign digital object identifier, DOI. So these are important features journals can get from EJOL. And yeah, of course, this OJS platform, we use the OJS platform, so it can support every stage of the referred publishing process. That's very important. So of course, there are journals who are already using the online publishing. And of course, there are also many journals who are not using the online submission, practically. So journals who wish to use the online submission platform, EJOL is already dedicated to provide that support. So any journal can use from this moment, this online publishing process. So I will present few journals, notable journals who are on EJOL. These journals, especially, in Ethiopia, for example, I think I remember some story. It's in 1960s, academic publishing started. And these journals I am mentioning, they are also very old. For example, the Ethiopian Journal of Education, it's one of notable journals on EJOL, and it's long-standing without interruption, and it works in education and humanities. So it's dated back to 1960s, and it publishes biannually, and currently it's volume 44 and number 2. We are expecting the June edition, in July, that volume 45. And more than 600 full text articles are available for download from the Ethiopian Journal of Education. So this is one of notable journals on Ethiopian Journal of Online, and of course, as a country as well. And there is also the Ethiopian Journal of Development Research. This one is also from 1970s. And it's also volume 47 and number 2. And more than 600 full text articles are available through the Ethiopian Journal of Research, the Ethiopian Journal of Development Research, and it works in the development area or discipline. And we do have also the Journal of Ethiopian Studies. This also, I mean, it's considered one of the earliest or oldest journals in Ethiopia. So it was established since 1963. And currently the volume is 57, number 2, and more than 900 full text articles can be downloaded using the EJOL platform from the Journal of Ethiopian Studies. So these were, I mean, notable journals joining and using the EJOL platform. And they are also one of the first journals in our country's academic publishing. And EJOL platform, it helps journals express themselves. I mean, journals are free to use their logos, to use their colors. So as you can see, the Ethiopian Journal of Education has its own color, and they are free to customize as they wish. So we do provide technical support to customize, and they can also customize by themselves. So as you can see, we do have the journals using their own color, their own text. Ethiopian Journal of the Social Science and Humanities. ZD is a journal for Ethiopian engineers and architects. And this one is Journal of Ethiopian Law. This one is also the oldest journal in Ethiopian history. It was published since 1964. So it's also one of the oldest journals. And we do have also journals indexed on international indexers, such as Director of Open Access Journals. So, I mean, we usually work hard to index our journals on Director of Open Access Journals, because that's a platform to publish or to index open access journals. And I mean, in our university, for example, or in our country, it's considered a journal is indexed in DOAJ, then it's considered as reputable. So we try to index our journals on DOAJ, and I mean, currently EJOL is successful indexing these journals: the Ethiopian Journal of Education, Ethiopian Journal of the Social Science and Humanities, and Journal of Ethiopian Studies. These are journals indexed on DOAJ, and the Ethiopian Journal of Education indexed before a couple of weeks recently. So we support journals to get indexed on DOAJ. We support them to fulfill those practices, international best practice. And EJOL covers multidisciplinary journals. So when someone comes to visit the platform, one or authors can find many journals in different disciplines. So it's a platform to host most users' interest. And for example, in social science and humanities, we do have the Ethiopian Journal of Social Science and Humanities. In development, we do have the Ethiopian Journal of Development. Business economics, we do have Journal of Business and Administrative Studies, the Ethiopian Journal of Business and Economics. In engineering, we do have the ZD Journal of Ethiopian Engineers and Architects. In agriculture environment, we do have journals: Life Science, Ethiopian Journal of Biological Science. In health, Ethiopian Journal of Pediatrics and Child Health. Language, we do have Zena Al-San, Journal of Academy of Ethiopian Language and Culture. In law, we do have Journal of Ethiopian Law, and Ethiopian Studies, we do have Journal of Ethiopian Studies. So as you can see, I mean, users or communities can get their choice from the Ethiopian Journal of Online platform. So we have multidisciplinary journals. And on EJOL, I mean, we believe it promotes indigenous knowledge, and especially you find journals publishing in different languages, local languages, for example, using Amharic, Ge'ez, and Afan Oromo. So we have journals that promote indigenous knowledge, that promote multilingualism, culture, and I mean, there is a way for everyone to express their voice. So they can write in different languages. So those journals can be named as Ethiopian Journal of Ethiopian Studies, Zena Lissan, Ethiopian Journal of Language and Literature, Journal of Indigenous Knowledge and Studies, and there is also a journal called Finfine Journal. So all these journals help promote indigenous knowledge. People express their voice through local language. So these are important feature from the Ethiopian Journal of Online. And yeah, we do support research in every discipline. And as you can see here, I have selected 3 journals. For example, you can see Ethiopian Journal of Policy Studies. We do have, Ethiopian Policy University. I mean, that was established a long time ago. But recently, they have established this journal, Ethiopian Journal of Policy Studies. EJOL, it's not only hosting a platform, but we do support in various areas. For example, to establish this Ethiopian Journal of Policy supported the university, the Policy University, with expertise. And as you can see here, also we have a journal from Institute of Foreign Affairs, and we have also a journal from Ethiopian Defense Journal of Strategic Studies from Ethiopian Defense College. So, I mean, we do support research in every discipline, and these are some of interesting areas you find on EJOL. So, we have EJOL for long, since 2013, and to date we have sustained, and maybe to share our experience how we were able to sustain this platform for this long. The first thing is we have integrated this EJOL platform as our day-to-day activity through the university library. So the library has staff dedicated for this platform, and the library considers this platform as one of our duties. So that was very important to sustain this journal platform. And of course, without the university support, it's difficult to achieve. And our university supports a lot this platform. For example, they provide us the staff. It's paid by the university. The university also provided us with a strong server infrastructure, ICT infrastructure, and the university also provides us with office space. And whenever we do have workshop trainings, the university provides us with rooms for workshop and facilities. So the university is contributed a lot for this platform, and that's how we were able to sustain. Of course, to sustain such platforms, we do require, we have to investigate ways to minimize costs. So we do use in-house expertise for this platform, from installation, management, maintenance. We do use in-house expertise, and we do also use open source technologies. And as you know, the OJS is an open source technology software. So using such platforms, such tools, and in-house expertise, we were able to minimize costs and sustain. And of course, collaboration is very important. Collaboration is very important. And as you can see on this slide, we do have many collaborators. And to begin with, EIFL, Electronic Information for Libraries. Earlier I have showed you the first call that helped us to establish this platform. And so EIFL contributed a lot for Ethiopian Journals Online platform, from financing, from expertise. And it's difficult to mention those collaborations, those supports. And we can easily say we are a family, a big family. So that's very important collaboration with EIFL. And of course, there are other collaborators, for example, the PKP, I mean, of course, providing this OJS and providing us with some trainings, and they have even visited Addis. So they were also one of the major collaborators for Ethiopian Journals Online platform. And the DOAJ, of course, by indexing, ensuring quality, and providing expertise trainings. That's also very important contribution. And Crossref, yeah, I said earlier, we do use DOAJ service. And of course, we have been using for long DOAJ service from data site, but recently we have transformed to Crossref, and we believe the Crossref DOAJ is important for such platforms, such articles. So Crossref is providing us with DOAJ, and ORCID, of course, yeah, this is very important. And I mean, we will have very big work in the coming months with ORCID to introduce this ORCID for our researchers and integrating with this platform. So these are important collaborators to sustain Ethiopian Journals Online platform. And yeah, we would like to thank our university, EIFL, PKP, Crossref, DOAJ, African Journals Online, and all participating journals. And without these collaborators, it would be difficult to achieve the Ethiopian Journals Online platform. So now I can demonstrate a bit through the platform. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
So yeah, it's called ejol.au.edu.et. So as you can see, this is the homepage for Ethiopian Journals Online. And yeah, I mean, we have used the default theme that help us list all journals with their thumbnail image. So yeah, we are using this theme, the default theme of OJS. So as you can see, there are many journals listed on this platform. Those journals I mentioned earlier also can be found on this platform. And yeah, we can read what this platform is about, the introduction. And journals who wish to join EJOL can contact us using our email or download the application form here. So the application form, it's maybe 3-page form. We do require some basic information about the journals, so journals can fill the application form and send us. And after reviewing, we set up the journals on Ethiopian Journals Online platform. And if anyone wants a physical contact, then they can reach us at main campus, Addis Ababa University, John F. Kennedy Library, and there is a post box also, so that journals can easily reach to us. And maybe we can see one of the journals, the Ethiopian Journal of Education. So this is a page for Ethiopian journals, Ethiopian Journal of Education. And as you can see, they have reached volume 44, number 2, it's 2024. And we are expecting the recent issue from them. Maybe in a couple of weeks, they will publish the recent volume. And as you can see, they are also indexed on DOAJ. And this platform or this journal uses online submission. So journals who wish to, or authors who wish to submit their manuscript, they can use the online submission, make a submission. And what we did with this journal was helping them fulfill international practice. So as you can see, the journal has every important information about the journal, editorial policy, open access policy, their editorial team, copyright statement, license information, privacy statement. All these are complete on this platform, and they have contact. So we work with journals so that they can achieve international best practice, and that's very important. And maybe we can see one volume from the archive, and as you can see, they have archives from volume 1 to volume 44. Also, we had to digitize and upload to the EJOL platform. So you can see there are 82 of similar pages. So you can find all volumes uploaded here. And maybe we can see one volume. And as you can see, there are articles, and you can easily download the articles using the download full text link. And journals, we can see also statistics. To have the connection. So as you can see, journals or articles, they do have also statistics feature. So any article can get download statistics, and also most read articles by the same authors. So authors participating in this particular article, they are also listed as most read articles by same authors, and similar articles also listed. So statistics is very important, and every article can be covered by such statistics. And as you can see also, there is a license information here. So the copyright is usually for authors, and these journals, most journals indexed on this Ethiopian Journals Online platform, they do give the copyright for authors, and the work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution license, CC BY. So it's easier to reuse such research work. So, and here also we can get how to cite. So anyone who wants to use or cite this article can get different citation formats and use them. So this is how it looks for most journals, and checking their articles, you can find similar statistics and the DOAJ here, of course. So we do have also the DOAJ. So that's how most articles look on Ethiopian Journals Online platform. So I mean, I think I have used my time. So maybe if you have any question, you are welcome. Any suggestion, comment, and I would like to thank everyone. And as I said earlier, EIFL, and especially participating on this webinar, I would like to take the chance to thank. And I am representing Addis Ababa University Libraries, so I would like also to thank my colleagues there. It's their effort and contribution. So thank you for listening. Thank you for giving the chance to present.
Thank you, Getnet. We have a couple of questions, but I'd suggest proceeding with the second presentation, and then because of some of the questions can be addressed to both presenters, and let's leave the questions from after the second presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Hello, my name is Matevž Rudolf. I'm head of the office University of Ljubljana Press. This is our main building of the university. I'll present today our open journal system platform. And I will be talking especially about some plugins that we are using, and in this way share our experience with you. But first, just at the beginning, University of Ljubljana has 26 faculties and academies. and it covers all the disciplines, all the scientific disciplines. It was established in 1919, and it has around 40,000 students and 6,000 employees. We had a lot of EU research project, and University of Ljubljana is one of the 500 best university in the world. About University of Ljubljana, we publish more than 250 books per year, and we publish 56 academic journals. That means more than 100 issues per year. And if we count all this together, we see that University of Ljubljana Press is practically the largest publisher in Slovenia. I'm talking in terms of number of new titles published annually, not the print run, of course, because academic print runs are quite low. And we established 3 portals. One is online bookstore for physical book. One is University of Ljubljana Press journals, which we will talk about today. And one is University of Ljubljana Press ebooks, which is running on Open Monograph Press, which is a sister platform of OJS. So the rich publishing activity of the University of Ljubljana dates back to its foundation, but just 5 years ago, the University of Ljubljana Press was founded as a joint organizational unit at university. So we are not ordinary university press or publishing house because we are not centralized. All the publishing activities is running at 26 faculties and academies. So the purpose of University of Ljubljana Press is to integrate the publishing activities among all these faculties. And that enables us to cover all scientific disciplines. So now I'm going to show you our portal, which is very similar that Getnet was talking about. We do the same thing as EJOL, but we are doing this just for University of Ljubljana. So this is our portal. It's not as fancy as we saw at Masaryk University on the last webinar. That we saw that we have many things to do. The same as EJOL, every journal decides how the design will look like. For example, Acta Biologica Slovenica, they also published their article as HTML. They're using a plugin that is available in OJS, and it's working very nice. But of course, there are many things that you need to do designing the article. As I said, we have 56 scientific journals at university, and 33 of them joined our joint installation of Open Journal System. 5 years ago, we had more than 10 installation of Open Journal System, which was very hard and expensive to maintain. But now we are really proud that we have one platform where all the journals from University of Ljubljana can join. So let's get more practical. First, I'm going to show you iThenticate plagiarism detector plugin, which is available through Crossref. So first, let's take a look at the test article, because it takes some time that everything runs. So here is our test journal, and I just opened a test submission. And if the iThenticate plugin is turned on, you could see this conduct plagiarism check button. And all you have to do, let's say I said, okay, this article is quite all right. Let's see how is it plagiarism or not? And you just have to click. And then you have information that it was successfully uploaded to iThenticate. Now I have to click two more times, but in meantime, it went also the second time, but here I think I'll have to wait for a bit. Yes, you get the error that the similarity check was not yet done. So meanwhile, let's talk about what do you need to do to turn in this plugin. First, you need to check at Crossref if you are eligibility for applying. Here is the link. Maybe I can give it to chat. Here you just have to write your name. But I think we already talked about this at this webinar. And you have to get more than 90% of this, so you can apply for this service. What is this percentage? It means that we have altogether 18,000 DOIs, and 17,000 of them have both link to the web page of the article and also direct link to the PDF. So if you have all this and it's more than 90%, you can apply for this Crossref service. The bad thing about this is that it's not for free. So here is also the Crossref service fee. First, you have to pay 20% of annual membership fee. So if you are non-commercial, you paid around 55 euros, and then you get 100 articles for free to check. If there is any more articles, you are charged with $0.75 per article. Now let's go and see what happened with our test article. So I click here, refresh. Okay, it was successfully already checked. And here is the icon, maybe I can zoom in, which said that 4% of the article might be plagiarism. Of course, I'll, as an editor, I'll take a look at it, and I click, and then I move to the web page where you can see all your articles also. Maybe just wait a bit. So this is the Turnitin web page, and I get this article. I just produce this article with artificial intelligence today. So here is everything what is written, and you can see where these words or paragraphs were published, and you can also check all the sources that were copied. The good thing is that this tool is also searching within the texts that are payable. So it doesn't mean that only open access material is there for checking. And that's about it. You see and then editor can decide if this is good for publish or not. Let me just show you how the plugin works. Here are the settings of these plugins. Here you have to write the API which you get at this portal that I was showing you. And it's very important to disable auto upload for submission file to iThenticate. Otherwise, the system, Open Journal system, will send all the articles to iThenticate, even though maybe they are not for publishing at all, and you will have some more cost. We decided that the editor will be the one who decides if the articles should be checked or not. Then you have some other options here. Okay, that's it. The second plugin that I would like to talk about is Matomo. That Matomo is very good for analyzing and for statistics for your Open Journal system, especially if you have multi-journal Open Journal system. This is our webpage for the statistics. Unfortunately, it's only in Slovenian. We don't have it in English, but of course, Matomo is also open source software, so you can, of course, use many languages. So now I have statistic for all for all journals for my whole Open Journal System portal. But if I want, I can choose just one or two one journal. For example, here I can see how are the statistics, where the people coming from the most, also many other things. And it's very good because you can choose your own statistics for one journal at all. And it's very good because I hope this will work. No, just a second. Because you can also send the reports to editor. I can show you one. So this is the reports that the editor gets. We said every month you can get this report, and you can see the unique visitors for last month here at here down there. Also the countries and so on. That's the second one. The third one, I think we already talked about. It's Crossref, and also Crossref had a lot of just a second, a lot of webinar about this. But for those who doesn't know, here you can just click DOAJ, and of course we have all DOAJs registered already. But it's very simple. Here you can change the DOAJ number for article. You can see if there is an error, which means that the article was sent to Crossref, but there was something wrong with metadata. Or here you also have a think button, which means need syncs. That means that the article metadata was changed, and it's very good to upload metadata for again. Just a second. Yeah, sorry for interruption. And the second one is the tools that for DOAJ export. I think we already also talked about this plugin. It's very good. All you have to do is to get APK for your journal or for your unique address at DOAJ, and then you simply choose the article, you set register, and the article is registered at DOAJ in very quick time. So that means you don't have to write all the metadata about articles again by hand in DOAJ. Okay. And there are two more plugins, I think, for the end. One is most read block plugin. You could see on the right side, we turn it on for this journal, and you can see that this journal had this article had 300 more than 300 views or downloads. Of course, you can also, if you click the article, there's also statistic for each article. I don't know why this stopped. Okay, so here you can see also the file downloads. It's not very much for this journal, because this journal was just migrated to our portal a few months ago, so we are still counting all the things, because the statistics were unfortunately we would not be able to migrate to the new installation. And the second one is Scopus Crossref plugin. These plugin show you how many times this article was. Sorry for that. Just a second. Okay, so this is article that was cited a lot of times, and here you can see this leader screen with icons. That means that Crossref have information that this article was cited 20 times and Scopus 18 times, and you can also get a list of all the articles that cited our article. So it's very nice plugin if you want to show that how many times each article was cited. That's about it about our plugins and our portal from University of Ljubljana Press. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we have some time for questions. There was a question that I don't really understand, so I'll ask this one first. It was like, please, if possible, always send us a link here. I guess all the links will be included in presentations, so you will find them there. And now let's go in the order of the questions we have a couple of questions in the Q&A section, and we also have a few questions in the chat. The first question
answered in the Q&A,
but not all of them are answered. Yeah, the Kamel answered the question about the resistance coming from publishers who are not editors who are not using everything, all the features of OJS. So that was one of the questions. I don't know whether Matevž wants to comment about this. Do you have any resistance from the editors?
Yes, some of the journals are not using all the features of Open Journal System. They just use it for archive, so they just publish PDFs there. But our experience is, if we try to explain to editors that it's very good, it's very organized, everything, they don't need 1,000 emails for all the articles, and something might get lost. So every editors that started using OJS in full were very keen and happy about it.
Okay, there were other technical, you can read, everybody can read the answers in the Q&A, so I won't repeat them. There was a question also about Matomo, is it free? So I answered it's free and it's open source, so anybody can use it. I shared the link in the Q&A, yes.
Matomo is free, but you have to have your own server to use it. Otherwise, I think they also you can also use their cloud for Matomo, but you have to pay then.
Yeah, the typical model. It's either offered as a software as a service, or you can use it on your server. There was a question about indexing in the DOAJ. It was about the Ethiopian Journals Online. And now I'll switch to the question that was actually for Matevž that we got in advance, and it's from Lev, who asked how the metadata from articles from the journals published by the University of Ljubljana end up in the electronic catalog of the University of Ljubljana.
Yes, it's very interesting question. For now, we have to do all the work manually. So we have to copy paste metadata to our repository and National Library Catalog. But I hope this year we will be able to do this automatically. So integrate Open Journal System with our repository. If I can share this screen again, this is something that in the background OJS is providing to any services. So these are metadata about articles to all the services that that someone would like to have. So we will use a repository to harvest this metadata and then to publish it in repository.
And then via the repository, it will enter the catalog, because the question was about the library catalog.
Yes, yes. Of course, the library catalog will have to be checked by the librarian. So the idea is the Open Journals is the source. It goes to repository, and from repository to catalog. That's the idea.
And there is another question from Lev who says, I'm not sure I understand it properly, so if anybody can help, use medical journals on OJS to index articles thesaurus of medical subject headings, MESH. I guess the question is whether MESH terms are used in OJS, and whether they are supported. So please correct me if I'm wrong. It's actually a question, I guess, about controlled vocabularies.
I'm not familiar with MESH, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we should check whether there is a plugin for MESH. I guess if it's possible, this should be to a certain point automated. There was also a question for Getnet about the data site not working. Irina provided a link, but I don't know. I'm not aware.
No, I didn't provide a link to DataSite, but Getnet commented that they are moving to Crossref DOIs, so they used to have DataSite DOIs now.
Okay.
Agreement with Crossref.
So there is also a request for Matevž to share his email with everyone. I get the email is on the presentation, so we will share this anyway. And I guess we answered all the questions quite quickly. Please, if you have any other questions, share them with us, or any other comments. So it's very interesting. The setups they look similar at the beginning, but you never know what kind of plugins are used. And this, I wanted to ask about the Scopus plugin. I guess it's based on the free Scopus API. So it's also a free plugin.
Yes, yes. You have to register there, but it's free. I think you can get only 10 API keys, but they are working for I don't know how many journals, but it's enough for us.
Yeah, and even if it's not enough, there is a sort of a delay. So you get the citation data with a certain delay. It's not like accurate as it is in Scopus, but it offers, because for many journals it's important to get indexed, and it's important for them to know whether their articles are cited or not. So it's useful. Okay. Also, thank you very much. Any further comments or questions? We still have some time. It was very interesting.
And very useful. Thanks.
Very useful, yes. And we will, when updating our guidelines, we will certainly ask all the participants to review them, and also ask them for any additional pieces of advice that can be included.
And also a request to all participants, if you want to share your OJS platform experiences, please let Milica and me know, and we'll include you in forthcoming webinars. As Milica said, we'll probably resume from September. So there will be a couple more.
Maybe I have a wish. If there's someone that migrated to OJS 3.5, how were the experience and what are the new features would be very useful.
Okay, we will try to address this topic, yes.
Let's include that.
Yeah, the September session, it's like almost arranged. We don't have the date yet. It will be very technical. But then we will continue with experience sharing, as Irina mentioned. Please, if you want. So it's not like you can present your experience with multiple platforms, with tools. It can be more technical. It can also address more organizational issues, the setup, the problems. Everything is really interesting for us, because the software is the same, but every platform is quite different. And we could see last time we could see one approach. Today we could see another approach. Last time we talked about a platform that was highly customized. Now the platforms that rely on the native features of OJS to make updates feasible. So all the approaches are very interesting. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we will email slides and recording links to everyone. So no worries. It might take a couple of days, but you'll get an email from us when they're available on EIFL's website. Thanks a lot and have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.